I now call this sitting of the Honorable House of Representatives to order on this, the 9th day of June 2026. I take this opportunity to extend welcome to all members of this Honorable House, the members of the media or visitors in the gallery, and to the many Jamaicans joining us online and through the various broadcasting platforms. I wish to especially acknowledge and thank the presiding officers of the Caribbean, Americas, and Atlantic region who participated in the recent 22nd Pan-Americas Plenary Assembly and the 10th gathering of Open Parliament Network. This conference, held in Ottawa, Canada, on May 19th to 22nd, their participation reflected the continuing commitment of our parliamentary committee to cooperation, mutual support, and the strengthening of democratic institutions across the Caribbean. We value the relationship being built among presiding officers and parliaments throughout the region, and further, we join them in the express commitments to look forward to a future with programs that will deepen the collaboration, promote the sharing of experience and best practices, and strengthen our bonds within the Caribbean parliamentary community. Today, the House continues the sectoral debate, and we are scheduled to hear presentations from the Honorable Robert Montague, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development, with responsibility for land titling and settlements, and the Member of Parliament for St. Mary Western. Also, we will hear from Miss Andrea Perkis, Member of Parliament for Hanover Eastern. As we continue this important debate, I wish to extend a warm welcome to the constituents who have joined us in the gallery today, particularly those from the constituencies represented by the members who will be making their presentations. We are pleased to have you with us, and I trust that your presence here will provide a meaningful opportunity to observe the work of the Parliament and the important role of members of Parliament in the country to the people of Jamaica. Let me make a special welcome to Member Angela Brownburg, who I have not seen for a while. You look resplendent. Additionally, I'm especially pleased to welcome students and teachers from Orocabessa High School, Goshen Primary School, Donington Primary School, and Taki High School. To our students, a special welcome. The Parliament belongs to the people, and it is important that the young Jamaicans are given the opportunity to see democracy at work, to understand how national decisions are made, and to appreciate the responsibilities of citizens and our citizenship to public service. I trust all our visitors will find today's proceedings both informative and engaging, and remind those in the gallery that the chamber is governed by rules of order and decorum. You are therefore not to clap, make loud comments, or otherwise engage in any conduct that may disturb the proceedings of the House. Honorable members, we will now proceed with the business of the day. Call of the roll. Members of this Honorable House, I crave your indulgence. The gallery was filled with the visitors for our previous presenter, and we're just allowing a little time to allow persons on the outside to come into the gallery for the remaining presentation. And as a matter of fact, let me take this opportunity, since I see an error in the presentation on the screen. Last week, a presentation was done with the PMP logo, and this week, another presentation more subtly done with the vote arrangement, vote like this. I am encouraging members to desist. You will see if you'd like me to say, it is Member Campbell, Dayton Campbell's presentation, which had up the PMP logo. And today, Mr. Montague's presentation, Minister Montague's presentation, more subtly done without the logo, but a vote like this card, though it was smaller. So I am encouraging members to appreciate that there is certain decorum practice in the House. So since we are waiting, I'm using the time to remind members that you're not allowed to put up party logos at all. You know, members, before I close, since I have another female to rise to her feet for presentation, I will make another observation. When females stand in this House for their presentations, I find sometimes the type of heckling and the statements made on the floor to be very inappropriate, just generally. For both sides, I am pointing it out. When members are on their feet, we are all deserving of equal respect. For those seated,
from Hanover Eastern.
For those seated in the gallery, unfortunately, you missed the opening of Parliament, but you are not allowed to clap or make any noise in the gallery. You should do nothing in the House that disturbs the proceeding of the House. Those are the rules of the House of Parliament. Thank you so much. Member, I join the members of the House in congratulating you for joining this House and look forward to your presentation within the time limit allowed.
Cruise volume has skyrocketed to an all-time high of 37.2 million passengers, a 25% global expansion over 2019. Further, Madam Speaker, could one say that the
Hold on, ma'am. I've stopped your time. Could you please take your seat? I have stopped the time for the member from Hanover Eastern, the member from St. Catherine East Central, the member from St. Catherine East Central, I am calling to the member from St. Catherine East Central.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Andrea.
Members, for those members who seek the protection of the Speaker, it would be perfectly in order for the person on their feet to ask. The Speaker will not take instructions in respect of protection from other members of the House. So, member, you are guided to address the Speaker of the House yourself. Now, that is when I will intervene. Additionally, members, a lot of what you do on the floor, I keep repeating it and say on the floor, is not heard up here at the top where I am seated. And so I am asking you again to be so guided. It works for you and it works against you. There is no additional time left because I have asked that the clock be stopped to address the disturbance of the member on her feet. Now, members, When the disturbance comes from the opposite side of the house, unless the individual is very close to the mic or very loud, the only place they are causing disturbance is in this house. It is not heard outside, all right? Now, members, those who are in closest proximity to the mic, your disruptions are heard far more loud on the media. I will not repeat this because I'm sure enough persons are seated in the house, and I suspect this is not my first or second time saying this. Members, I'm going to ask you to allow the member from Hanover Eastern to complete her presentation in